Welcome back to the channel. Today I wanted to do a quick initial impressions video of this Buff Booney hat. It's the Explore Booney hat made by a company called Buff USA website. Um, I use a lot of their different head coverings, although now I guess they're considered neck coverings. But anyway, back in the day, they were multi-use headwear that I would use for hiking because they kept sweat out of my eyes and bugs out of my ears and all that fun stuff. I've been looking for a hat that would work well with my bug net. Last year the bugs were really bad. I got a cheapo hat like this from Amazon that had a net on it, but I had a Sea to Summit head net. I just wasn't sure that I was really going to like it. So I got this cheapo hat with bug net. You know what I mean? The net that I had, the good Sea to Summit one that I had, didn't really work well with a Buff. It didn't stay off of my face well. So I needed a decent hat to keep it off my face. The hat that I got wasn't very comfortable. Well, it worked for what I used it for. I had to think about what I was doing every day so that I knew whether or not I needed to take it, because it just wasn't. It wasn't, I just want to put this on and wear it every day kind of comfortable. So I did some research over the winter. And I had seen this one before and kind of thought about it, but I didn't want to just go out and, spend a bunch of money on, a hat. You know what I mean? Not sure. So I had used the last one last year. It worked out. And I actually found this on Amazon. It was actually cheaper than on Buff's website. I only paid like $33 for it. So I couldn't really pass it up at that point. And I kind of like green. So it was the green one. They have it in 4 different colors. But anyway, it lists on Buff's website for $45. It is their Explore Booney hat. Comes in 2 different sizes. There's a small, medium, and a large, extra large. I went with a large, extra large with mine, simply because I was kind of in between. A small, medium might have fit, but I went with a large, extra large. I did choose to size up, and I'm happy that I did on that note. Show you right here on the back. I don't know how well that's going to come out. You have an adjustment right here to it's an elastic cord where you can adjust it, make it tighter or looser. I really didn't have to add much tension to that at all to make it fit, really, you know what I mean? And to be perfectly honest, it's extremely comfortable out of the box. I did hand wash it just because I feel like anything new that I get clothing wise or material wise, how can I put this? It has the manufacturing process on it. So I always like to, clean stuff up and wash it. So I did hand wash it, shove the towel in it, let it dry, all that fun stuff. But it did dry pretty fast. So in my opinion, if I were to get into a storm or get rained on, it would probably dry pretty quick. Still wintertime here though, so I haven't actually even had it outside other than to just kind of run outside real quick and do something. I haven't actually got to wear it. But I have worn it extensively around the house just to see how it would fit, and it is extremely comfortable. I will say that much. Has a UPF 50 sun rating for block and sun. So if you're out in the sun a lot and you need to be able to do that, which I am, it's going to help with that as well. Probably work really good as a fishing hat and stuff like that. It has this adjustable chin strap. This is my only negative thing to it. So come here. It's a piece of like rubber that slides up. And yes, it works. It stays. All that stuff. But there are certain places around where I live that get extremely windy. And I added this little toggle thing here. Push button. Just because not that long ago I was out and I had a moderately fitting beanie hat on. It fits a little bit loose once it gets stretched out and you've worn it for a couple days. But the wind kind of got up under that a little bit. the one place I was walking. So sometimes the wind does get pretty bad. And if you're in an area like that, you may want to just get one of these toggles on here. Didn't take anything off. I mean, the thing's still on here, but just so you can cinch it down good if you're worried about it possibly blowing off. You know what I mean? That's my only negative comment about the hat, and I won't even really call that a negative. I wish they would have added this, you know what I mean, at the manufacturer. But it is what it is. And I did add this, and I'm pretty happy with the way it worked out. It doesn't really make that much of a difference. It's there. It'll do what it needs to do. Also, in the top, you have an area here, how well that's showing up, where you can fold the hat into itself. It's very packable. Honestly, I didn't do that. It kind of came all balled up and folded up. And that was kind of another reason why I washed it. Because when I let it dry, I did, put a towel up in here and then let it sit on a flat surface, and it kind of helped straighten the brim up. I mean, it's not supposed to be a completely flat brim. It's just the type of hat that it is, blah, blah, blah. But it, was a little crinked, and it kind of helped that a little bit, in my opinion. It says that it's made with 100% recycled content. The hat is nylon and polyester. It says that this is the polyester part, and then this is all nylon up in here. I have to believe the website when they say that stuff. Top crown, 100% recycled nylon, lower strap, all that fun stuff. They break it down on the website. But it's basically polyester and nylon. Like I said, I feel like it's going to dry pretty fast. The way it's vented up in here, hopefully help keep sweat off my face. And when I put the bug net on my face too, the bug nets tend to hold a little bit of heat as well. But it does hold the bug net off my face really well. Other than that, it does say on the washing instructions, 30 degrees Celsius fine wash. When I looked on Amazon, it said hand washed. I wasn't going to take a chance and throw this in a washing machine. I didn't think that would be very smart. So I did not. Didn't put it in a dryer or anything like that. I just kind of put it in a bucket of water with a little bit of detergent, washed it, rinsed it, like I said, stuffed a towel on it, and let it dry. Dried pretty quick. I'm extremely happy with the hat. If you've ever looked at this hat online and you're kind of up in the air, it's probably worth getting. I kind of wish I would have just done it sooner. Bit the bullet. I think I'd have been a lot happier with this out of the gate than messing with that Amazon hat last year. Not that it was a terrible hat, it just didn't fit well, and it was hot. You know what I mean? Like the way the head net went on, it kind of goes down over here, but it wasn't netted up top, stuff like that. This is just a hat that I think I'm going to be able to just throw on every day. That I'm not going to necessarily town, we'll call it. I mean, I'm not necessarily, going to go do a town walk or, blah, blah, blah with it. Probably not going to be wearing it to Walmart and all that fun stuff. But if I think I'm going down the rail trail or I'm going to go out in the woods and go actually for any sort of a hike, I think that it'll be easier just to grab this and throw it on my head and then have the head net in my pocket or my pack and just be able to throw it on instead of having the other setup. This, I think, is just going to work out a lot better. And like I said, just in general, the hat is just that much more comfortable. The only negative, again, is the toggle here, but I was able to fix that really quick and easy. Back here, like I said, I barely put any tension on it. The only thing definitely consider is if you're in between, get the larger size. I don't think can go wrong with that. So, I hope you liked the video. Hit the like button, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And go check out Buff's Booney hat on their website if you're looking for one. It's a pretty comfortable one, and I think you'll be happy with it.